Howdy, 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 everybody. Teresa here with
Bradley.
and the critters. Brad is home from the hospital. I just got him home just a few minutes ago, actually. And I wanted to do this video with him because he's starting to get drowsy. He's had some of his meds, and then you get relaxed because you're home, and he's gonna need to go to sleep. And so, wanted to do this video with him. I'm thrilled to have you home. He doesn't realize it, but he's already moving that leg so much better than he has in months. You're moving it better than you have in a good 6 months.
Wow.
Before, he'd have to pick up his leg and move it. And now you're able to lift it. You already had physical therapy this morning and stuff. They had an issue with his blood pressure, dropped way too low. And so we're going to be addressing that. It's probably time to either not to take the blood pressure medication or to switch to a different kind. Had a nice visit with his nurse on the phone. Super nice. And then I have to tell you, and then Brad can tell you his viewpoint and the surgery and everything. But we were at Harris Teeter, and that's where we get our prescription. And neither one of us right now can really go in the store, so, and we're still trying to self-quarantine too as much as possible. Is he a pharmacist or?
Pharmacist, yeah.
He saw Brad sitting out. They had us pull up front because they were gonna come out and get our debit card and stuff. He saw us out there. He came out just to see how Brad was. He was on his lunch, came out to see how Brad was, and then he took care of it all and got my prescription too. What a nice! You don't find that.
No.
That was incredible. I was just like, he's like, oh yeah, I heard that you had surgery, and it's like, wow, that is really nice. That is phenomenal.
And that's why.
Now I know why we'll keep going there.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as easy since they don't have a trap-up, but
yeah.
Especially once I get back to relative normal.
Yeah.
At least normal for me.
But I'm gonna let Brad talk about kind of go through the whole surgery process from pre-op on, because I know a lot of you guys, maybe you guys are facing a hip surgery and you're kind of afraid of it, or somebody that didn't have a good outturn. Brad's had a great outturn so far. So do you want to tell them what was it like once you got into pre-op and stuff?
Yeah, they got me all checked in and everything in pre-op, and then I sat there for not very long, and then they took me back. I don't have any idea if I was in the surgery room or if I was in coat closet or what I was in. But there was like 8 or 10 people, and it was scary because there's hands and bodies and everything flying past and getting stuff.
I'm trying to figure out what they all were doing on you at that time.
I have no idea. And then one of them, I don't remember if it was a him or a her, or one of them said, "Okay, we're going to give you these, and you're probably gonna drift off." And they gave me that, and the next thing I remember is waking up in my
hotel room.
Yeah. Waking up in my hospital.
That was one wild weekend.
Oh Lord! And then, the staff up there, the 2 nurses I had overnight. I had Delia, and I had Celeste, and they were just absolutely incredible.
They took really good care of you.
They took very, very good care of me. And I made sure and told Nash. I went on their website.
And did you?
Left a rating for those 2, and yeah, they were just amazing. But everybody I dealt with was very, very incredible. They took care of me very good. And every time they wanted me to do something like get up out of the chair or stand on one foot or whatever, they were always so patient. They keep telling me, take your time, don't rush.
Mm-hmm.
We got all day, and that I'm just absolutely blown away about how great those people were with everything.
But so they gave you the happy juice.
They gave me happy juice.
And you don't remember anything until after the surgery?
Until after the surgery, yeah.
And you were back in your room?
Yep.
Cause they told me you were laughing and joking and everything down when uh you were in the recovery room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I do not remember any
Yeah.
of that.
Whatever you were doing was really
Yeah.
funny to the nurse I talked to. I'm
Yeah.
like,
But with Nash Hospital, I would definitely highly recommend because they were great. And then
okay, but you're gonna see what the surgery and stuff.
oh, they he replaced the ball joint on my left hip, and then
You
he
okay?
yeah, he replaced the ball joint, and then he took some shavings that I'm not sure where he took it from to rebuild that socket because the socket was pretty much non-existent.
He didn't see where he took the shaving.
He might have. I
Maybe he
just
took it off a spike.
yeah,
What was supposed to
yeah,
be.
yeah, and then yeah, he rebuilt that socket. And he says that'll continue to the graft, the bone grafts he did. He said it'll take 8 months to a year until they're fully healed. But
Mhm.
there's nothing that I will notice.
Really?
Yeah,
Really? I didn't know that.
I
Oh,
know.
wow. Right.
And they gave me a little card that says that I have a metal joint replacement. So if I go to the airport and everything,
Well,
they
and some stores now have metal detectors and stuff too.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like when we donated hats, that um
Oh,
homeless
did they?
shelter had
Yeah.
a metal detector you had to walk through.
Oh,
I
I didn't
wasn't
realize
quite
that.
ready for that. I'm like pretending putting metal buttons on any of these hats because
Yeah,
well, it was a women's shelter, and I can see why when
yeah,
you think about it.
yeah.
But anyway, so I mean, but I know you're in a lot of pain right now and stuff,
Uh-huh.
but um, I mean, like I said, you're already moving so much better.
Good.
You really are,
Yeah. And then I have to go in. I did a little bit of physical therapy today.
right?
They had me walking, and then they had me climbing these set of stairs.
That's
And
incredible.
and that's I would do anything to get out of there.
Mhm.
Because I hauled ass up and down the stairs, and
Mhm.
when I did my walking, because I wanted to see you,
Yeah.
and I learned that trick from you. Just do whatever it takes
I
to
told
get
you,
out.
like, do whatever they tell you, stand on your head, stand on your head.
Yeah,
And I think all of us do that, where we act perkier than we are, and most of us anyway, and stuff. And then you get even into the vehicle with your loved one, and you're like,
yeah, yeah,
like I can tell a difference once Brad was getting closer to home, and you know, and then once we got in here,
yeah,
of course, all three dogs are mad at him right now,
yeah,
which I'm really surprised.
yeah.
Your dog's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where she's at.
I don't know, she's mad.
Did you leave the bedroom
No, I did not.
bedroom door open?
No,
Okay.
I shut it. And the bathroom door as well.
Okay.
So, but yeah, they're all mad at him. I'm not. I'm glad you're home.
I'm glad I'm home too.
We just got to make you comfortable. I don't think there's any way you can be able to get out of that chair,
I
though,
don't
babe.
think so either.
We have him in the wheelchair right now. And, and I think that'll be okay, though.
Yeah, I do too.
It also gives you something firm to hang on to.
Yeah.
We can put the brakes on and stuff, or
Hmm.
I can stand behind it and
Yeah.
stuff. But you got to be so careful not to fall, like they said,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
because that'll undo everything.
Yeah. But everybody up there was just absolutely amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
And they took
Food
such.
is not.
Oh yeah, food sucks.
What did you have for breakfast? Oh yeah, you told me that you didn't know eggs could be that horrible.
Yeah,
Did you
I
get
had
grits?
no,
Okay.
but I had fried potatoes and scrambled eggs, and I cannot imagine what kind of effort they had to go through to screw up fried potatoes and scrambled eggs like that because it was
You know
so
what I
bad.
think it is? That I think it is whoever is the dietitian doesn't really know how to cook
Yeah.
for diabetics, because I think maybe because you have to take away certain things, they're like,
Hmm.
well, crap,
Yeah.
you know. I mean,
Yeah.
they try, but
Yeah.
and maybe the regular food is fine. I don't know. We're still the mystery meat you got served last night.
Oh
We're still
God.
not. It's how you guys had the school lunches. You never could figure out what that mystery meat was. It's still to this day, I do not know if that was pork in that string-shaped patty or if it was a beef byproduct or chicken lips or, something.
Yeah.
But I brought Brad an ice cold can of Diet Pep or Dr. Pepper Zero. I think that made his day.
Yes, it did.
He was dying to have something really cold probably last night besides water.
Yeah, and they brought me a couple.
Here.
They brought me a couple cans of Shasta Diet Ginger Ale, but no ice. And
you got to have that cold.
Yes, and they brought me a can of Shasta Cola, and it was the sugared stuff, and that's the first time I've had a sugared pop in a long time.
I know you kind of figured because your blood sugar might have been low.
Yeah.
And then Brad didn't eat his dinner. He ate a little bit of it, but so then nurse scored him like a whole nother dinner.
Yeah.
It was a sandwich and
I don't remember all was there.
Yeah, I don't know. You told me there was fruit.
Yeah.
I think there was fruit and there was something else in the sandwich, and she hooked him up really well. You know.
And that's that's what.
And that was so nice of them.
That's what I got to give her. Give those ladies credit.
Yeah.
The nurse and the nurse's assistant.
They do incredible.
Yeah.
They really work hard too.
Yeah.
You know.
And I did do a review on the Nash Hospital website.
Well, how long were you guys standing outside waiting for me?
Not very long.
Okay. I know the nurses kind of like taking you down because it gives them a little bit of break off the floor and get a little bit of fresh air and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I wasn't surprised you guys were already down there because the deal was that Brad been in touch with me, off and on pretty much all night because, I don't sleep well either. So I think that kind of helped, though, knowing that you could talk to me.
Yeah.
And then this morning, and we knew we were going to get out, and we knew it was probably going to be afternoon.
Yeah.
Because his surgery was late, and it's a big surgery for him. I mean, rebuilding that socket. So,
well, and yeah, the surgery was. I was going to say something, then I forgot. And better living through chemistry, but
about why you're getting out this afternoon. You had a lot of balance problems, but the whole issue, it sounds like the whole issue was blood pressure.
Yeah, because normally my blood pressure, the systolic is normally between 120 and 130, and the diastolic is usually between 70 and 80. And when they took my blood pressure, it was like, what, 78 over 40?
That's what she said, yeah. Yeah. That's just, wow.
Yeah.
We weren't sure you were going to get out today, because when they did that, and it's like they're trying to get my blood pressure up, and it's like, oh, Lord.
Yeah.
So, his nurse talked to me and stuff, and we're going to just suspend the blood pressure medicine. He's not got blood pressure anyway. They just automatically seem to put you on it when you get diagnosed as a diabetic.
Yeah.
And Brad says he thinks it was running a little high, but that's white coat syndrome, I think. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
So we're going to have our normal primary check that stuff. And I do think I have that wrist cuff.
Yeah.
I think it's in the bathroom. But, so, that was it. He got real dizzy yesterday when they stood him up and he was going to walk to the bathroom. So, but you did later that evening.
Yeah.
So, and he was real dehydrated at that point in time, too. So, which is something I think we need to work on, is getting those electrolytes up, too.
And my, we've got the Propel, which will work great for that.
Yeah.
And, and that's something that I need to work a lot harder on is, drinking that Propel, because it does have extra electrolytes and stuff. And there's no sugar in it. So.
Right. You like the Propel better than the Gatorade sugar-free?
I don't remember the Gatorade sugar-free, but I do like the Propel.
Okay.
So.
No, it's just because,
Yeah.
I was thinking I might need to order you a little bit more, because I don't think you have that much Propel.
I'll have to look.
Yeah.
I think there's like 4 or 5 boxes left up there.
Oh, really? That many? Yeah. Okay, well, wait, because,
Yeah.
want to use that up. But yeah. So he's home. He's doing great. He's on the road to recovery. It's not that big of an incision. It's just one. It looks like a little zipper, I think. And yeah, he came through it fine. That's the first time he's ever stayed, been admitted into a hospital. First time he's ever stayed overnight. First time he's had any kind of surgical procedure other than having his wisdom teeth out. So he did really well. No upset stomach or anything. Like I said, we kind of talked to each other off and on all night.
Yeah, because I figured you probably weren't going to sleep.
No. I mean, I did eventually for a little bit. And then I saw your text that you hadn't been able to get any sleep.
Yeah.
Are you going to go crawl in on the bed back there?
Probably.
I mean, and close the door or something? And then, like, when you get up, if you need help up, just give me a holler. I'll probably go back, though I want to grab my loom knitting then. Okay? Do you need anything to eat and stuff? Well, let's finish this up before I do you. Oh, that sounds bad. Joe will be laughing about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now Brad has got the ultimate body modification. He's got a piercing really deep down there, But they gave you a Celebrex or something like that for pain. Plus then he has his normal, so no leave until I don't know how long until you can.
It sounded like a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even then, he made it sound like they weren't.
Well, they were worried about the stomach issues, because it can be hard, but you always take it with food, so.
Yeah.
So, we're going to follow their instructions because we don't want to mess anything up. No. I mean, my dad didn't listen, and he was taking ibuprofen with he had hip surgery, and he didn't want to take any more painkillers, so he'd taken ibuprofen on an empty stomach, and it caused a bleeding ulcer that he had to be flown up to Casper from Rollins to have emergency surgery. I followed behind. Being the horrible child that I am, I had gone down there right when I found out he was sick, drove my mom back up there and stuff, and was with her all, while he's having surgery. And one of the things I want to say real quick, too, is I don't do my videos to upset anybody, make anybody unhappy or anything, but it's my channel and I'll speak on what I want to speak on, whether or not you claim to be a family member or not. Because if you haven't been in contact with us in a long time, that's life. But you may have your opinion and I'll have my opinion, but don't tell me how to be, because Brad will tell you that doesn't fly.
No.
I used to take stuff off of everybody. I don't take shit off anybody now. I really don't. You'll get a pass if you're working someplace and maybe I think you've been having a bad day. We all have bad days and stuff, but you come at me, especially the evening that my husband has had surgery, then don't blame me for what I say.
Yep.
Because I'm just going to tell you how it is. So that's all I'm going to say on that. Because I really don't care.
Yeah.
If you're in our life, you're in our life. If you're not, there's a reason why. Mm-hmm. You do you and we'll do us. That's what I said to that individual.
Yep.
So, anyway, I'm glad he's home, on the road to recovery. I have to go do my lab work at 8:50 tomorrow morning. Ugh. No, I forgot. And then you have your physical therapy.
What time?
Let me pull it up on the calendar. I was just looking at it. Mm-hmm. Let's see. 1:00. Yeah. She said technically, Charlie. She said technically 12:50 when I talked to your nurse.
Okay.
So, I have to go through all that paperwork that you came home with and stuff. They tell you how long till you can take a shower? Mm-hmm. I'm probably in here. I'll go through that stuff. They usually say how long. Okay. So, do you have stitches? Do you know if you do have stitches or do you have staples?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, they put a bandage on there.
Right.
And the bandages, they said don't mess with it for 2 weeks.
Okay. So, okay. Yeah, I'll have to read on all that.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, it's amazing the new stuff they come up with.
I know.
It really is, right, Charlie? Right? Remember the old days, guys, where you'd have surgery and have all these stitches, and like when I had gallbladder surgery, it was all the staples
Yep.
and stuff. And yeah, right, Charlie? Are you happy your dad's home? Ow! You're stepping on me, Charlie. The one that came over to you though the most was Jellybean.
Yep.
But we better get you back to bed. You look like you're gonna fall asleep.
I'm working hard trying not
Well,
to do
honey, you
that.
need to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because the last night here, I didn't sleep at all.
I know.
And
For an hour.
yeah, okay, yeah, for maybe an hour. And then I slept, I'm guessing, for probably 2 or 3 hours during and after the surgery. And then after the surgery, I was up all night. Maybe I slept an hour.
Showing them the can of Dr. Pepper. You were the best. Yeah. So, but I know you guys were all happy, and Brad has all lovely colored bracelets.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they put tape around your ring.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I have no idea.
Maybe it's something.
Oh, she said that if I have to be X-rayed or something,
Okay, that's what I was
the
wondering.
ring will
Right.
prevent the electrical shock and all this and other stuff.
You mean the tape around the ring?
Yeah, something like that. Don't laugh at me.
He's just like,
Oh Lord.
You got home and you're just like,
Well, you had me take Gabby.
No. Tizanidine.
I took
And then your Celebrex. No, you didn't? You're supposed to take one, honey. Brad, you need to take one. I gotta go. He's drifting off sleep. I'm gonna have to go get him in bed. So, love you guys, and I do cherish your friendship so much. And thank you for being you guys. You know who you are, part of our family, and being there for us and stuff. And we'll be seeing Brad tap dancing along the highway yet. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Say bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad.
Bye, guys.